I want you to join me in uncovering the unexpected truth of cybersecurity. Have you ever considered that your biggest cybersecurity breakthrough could come from the simplest advice, but it is in simplicity of solutions that we find the result? How would Tolu ask me to do these steps, and this will get me into cybersecurity? I hope you surround yourself with people that will tell you the truth. I hope you surround yourself with people that will tell you what you don't want to hear. You are in healthcare, you're making some money, however, you want to make more. That might be the leprosy in your own case. You are in IT field, or you are in transport industry. You make money quite well, but you do not have time for yourself. You do not have time for your family. You do not have time to go on vacation. That's a leprosy. So if I were you, I will overcome my pride, and I will overcome my prejudice, and I will listen. Have you ever considered that your biggest cybersecurity breakthrough could come from the simplest advice? Are you prepared to embrace humility as your secret weapon in this high-stakes field? You know, the subject of humility now is something that is so simplified, and we often forget how important humility and simplicities could be. Now, how often do you find yourself dismissing simple solutions in search of something more complex? Like, you have a simple solution in front of you, a simple instruction in front of you, yet you're looking for something more complex, as though the simple thing is not enough to solve your problem, or it's not enough to give you an edge to get where you want to go. And that is a subject that we're looking at today. And I was having one-on-one with some of my students, and this subject came up, and I want to also have that with you, and we're going to just take it from there. Now, I want you to join me in uncovering the unexpected truth of cybersecurity, where sometimes the most powerful defense is not a sophisticated tool, but an open mind. Your mind has to be open. Sometimes it is not about the tools, it is not about the software, it's about your mindset. And together we will explore why listening and humility are not just virtues, but essential skills for any aspiring cybersecurity expert. And today, I'll be taking you through the scriptures. I'm going to speak on some event that happened in the scriptures, and we're going to take it from there. And we'll be looking at our subject from the book of 2 Kings 5. The book of 2 Kings chapter 5. I've always said, for those who care to know, that I'm a Christian, I'm born again Christian, I believe in the Lord. And if you don't, trust me, I have no problem with you. You're good. So also, I am proud of what I believe. I'm proud of what I do. I also know that you should be proud of who you are, what you believe as well. Now, back to our conversation. We're looking at a man named Naaman. Is the name of this man. In the book of 2 Kings chapter 5, Naaman was a respected commander of the Syrian army, but suffered from leprosy. Just as you are in healthcare, you're making some money, however, you want to make more. You do not have time. That might be the leprosy in your own case, right? You are in IT field, or you are in healthcare, or you are in transport industry. You make money quite well, but you do not have time for yourself. You do not have time for your family. You do not have time to go on vacation. That's a leprosy. Now, Naaman learned from a young Israelite girl who was his wife's servant. In those days, when they go to the war, they come back with spoils of war. They come back with servants. They come back with properties and everything. Now, this girl works with Naaman's wife as a servant. This girl, who's a servant, told Naaman about a prophet in Israel named Elisha who could heal him of his leprosy. Can you imagine that? A commander of the army to a servant. What that means is that your solution can come from anywhere. Your solution could come from someone that you don't even know. Your solution could come from someone that you look down on. Many of us, we want to ask ourselves, like, what does this person know? How is he going to help me? Naaman's wife had a servant. That servant was the one that now informed Naaman that there's a prophet in Israel who could heal you. Naaman was very open to suggestion. Naaman was humble enough, and Naaman agreed to do what this person is talking about, what this servant is talking about. Now, Naaman now left and went to the Israel with gift, seeking the help of Elisha. That's what happened. Now, after he got there, this is a commander of the army. Elisha didn't come out to meet him. Imagine that insult again. A prophet to a commander of the army. Elisha did not come out to meet him. Elisha just sent instruction, and the only message he said was, Naaman should go to River Jordan and dip himself there 7 times. I know Naaman must have asked himself, how have I come to such disrepute that a prophet was sending instruction to me instead of this man to come out and meet me here? You sent instruction. Naaman was very angry and even reluctant. He expected a grand gesture and not just a simple instruction. I believe the way I've been telling you about how you can break into cybersecurity, you're expecting something grandiose, you're expecting some complicated and complex instructions. And because I'm laying down for you simple and step-by-step instructions and information on how to break into cybersecurity, you're thinking, how is this even possible? I bet you Naaman thought about that as well. Naaman was thinking like, how is this possible? How would you just send instruction like that? How would Tolu ask me to do these steps and this will get me into cybersecurity? But if you can be humble enough as that commander of the army, you would also get your result. It's as simple as that. Not only did he downplay that instruction, he also doubted the power of the Jordan River compared to the rivers of Damascus. Naaman was like, there are beautiful and clean rivers where I'm coming from. How would you ask me to go dip myself in a very dirty and very stinking river in Jordan? Like, there's no power there. So also you must have been doubting, how can Tolu ask me to just do this step of instructions, this step of information, this simple step-by-step to help me? Are there no boot camps somewhere else? Are there not schools somewhere else? Are there not institutions somewhere else? You believe that you have to go there before you can get your result. You believe that if you don't pay $20,000, $30,000, you will not get your result. Because you believe that in doing that, that is where your result will come from. However, in most cases, it is not so. The solution to what you're thinking about, to how to break into cybersecurity, to how to break into this field, is just by following simple step-by-step instructions and having access to some information that will help liberate your mind. Naaman was angry. Now, it was his servant who persuaded him to follow Elisha's seemingly simple advice. You see, that is the best thing. That is another thing that you need to think about. The people that you surround yourself with, they are very important. They will either make you or mar you. Do you know that it is possible as well that Naaman's soldiers that were with him could have also told him, no, don't do that. Let's go back and fight this prophet. His soldiers could have told him, how dare this prophet just send instructions? How dare this prophet do this? They could have done that as well and mislead Naaman, and he would not have gotten his healing. You know what they did? They just told him that, please, listen to this instruction. What if this man had told you to bring money? What if this man had told you to go and kill something and make some sacrifices? Would you not have done it? What is in just you going to a river and dip yourself? So that is why it is important that you surround yourself with people that have your best interests at heart. Not only that, you need to surround yourself with people that can tell you the truth. Sometimes our pride, our ego beclouds our judgment, that we cannot tell which is truth or not. Sometimes you know the truth, but because you're so prideful, ego is there. You don't want to submit to instruction. You don't want to submit to a superior information. You believe what you already know is enough. And if what you know is enough, you will not be where you are today. If the information you have is enough, you will not be where you are today. If your experience is enough, you will not be where you are today. What that means is you need a superior information. You need a superior access to better information. And they told him to go there, and he went there. Quick one. If you would like to earn multiple six figures in cybersecurity in 45 days, even without an IT degree or experience, if you would like to work from the comfort of your home, earning multiple six figures in cybersecurity in just 45 days, I'm talking about $250,000 a year and above. I want you to click the link below to apply and schedule a destiny call with my team. If we find you a good fit, we will work with you to help you transition into a multiple six figures in just 45 days. And I'm talking about multiple six figures in cybersecurity in just 45 days. Now, this is for serious and committed individuals who want to make a difference and earn multiple six figures in 45 days in cybersecurity. It's important to know that we have a 15% acceptance rate, which means if we see you do not qualify, we will not work with you. We work with individuals who consider themselves as elite. Now, if you're ready to change your story and move to the next level, click the link now and apply to book a destiny call with my team, and my team will meet you on the inside. Now, let's jump right back to the YouTube video. In this story, there are 4 critical lessons that we're going to bring out. 4 of them. Naaman went to that river, and I believe as he was dipping himself, 1, 2, and he was coming out, he will be thinking within himself, if I don't get my healing, I'm going to kill this prophet. If I don't get my healing, I'm going to murder this prophet. I believe those were his thoughts. Even though I wasn't there, but we can tell that is what he was thinking about. Because he was like, this man asked me to come dip myself in this very stinking river. If I do not get my healing, I'm going to kill that man. But he dipped himself first. He came out, no healing. Second time, no healing. Third time, fourth time. Some of you would have given up. You've been trying to do one thing. You've been trying to get into cybersecurity. First month, second month. And because you're not getting jobs, you give up already. Either you do it or not, your days will count. Let me give you an example. If you are 30 years old and you're doing cybersecurity, you're applying for jobs, you're doing all that, if you stop because you're not getting jobs on time, you're going to be 31, you're going to be 32, 33, 34. However, if you do not stop, you will also be 31, 32, 33, 34. Now, the difference is, if you do not stop, you will get your job and your life will change for the better. Say by the time you're 35, your life has changed. Now, imagine if you stop, you will still be 35 anyway, but you might be miserable because you gave up when you couldn't get your result on time. Naaman kept on dipping himself. And I'm sure as he was dipping himself, the servant, the soldiers, they were also looking at him like, if our boss doesn't come out healed, we're going to kill this man. If Naaman was going to only stop on the 6th count, I believe the servant would tell him, please do it one more time. Because they can tell him the truth. They can tell him to do what he's supposed to do. I hope you surround yourself with people that will tell you the truth. I hope you surround yourself with people that will tell you what you don't want to hear. I told you guys about 4 lessons that we're going to bring out from this story. Number 1 is humility. Imagine Naaman, a high-ranking official, how to humble himself to listen to the advice of a prophet and his own servant. He had to listen to them. So if you believe that, well, Tolulope is just a young man, what does he know? You better listen. Humble yourself and listen so that you can get the solution to what you need. Okay? Humility is very, very important. It does not matter who you are. It does not matter what you are. There are some things you do not know. Especially If you want to move from one level to another, those who are at that level, they know what you do not know. The best thing you can do is to listen to them. All right? Number 2 lesson there is simplicity of solutions. Sometimes solutions to our problem are simpler than we expect. Trust me. Imagine the case of Naaman. The solution to his problem, a whole leprosy. Leprosy. The solution is just for him to go dip himself there. But he didn't know. And he, even as a matter of fact, he mocked that solution. So also you've come across so many mentors, so many coaches. They've given you solution. But you believe the solution is that simple. It's too simple. It's not complicated. You want to mock that. Who knows? If you have gone through that solution, maybe you would have gotten your result. Yes, you. Maybe you would have gotten your result if you follow that solution that you think is so simple. And there's a reason why you think it's simple. You know why? Because the man who is giving you that solution has gone through it. He knows the step by step. It's just like you when you say you want to do cybersecurity and you come to me and I say, this is what you will do. This is what I will do for you. And you will get your job. And you think, wow, this is too simple. And you're going to mock it. You know why? Because you believe it is simple. But it is in simplicity of solutions that we find the result. The 3rd lesson is overcoming pride and prejudice. Now, Naaman had to overcome his pride and his prejudices about the Israelites and their land. There was no good in Israel. There was nothing good that could come out of Israel. Israel, as a matter of fact, he believed that there's no prophet that could heal him. They have no good river. There's nothing good that could come from Israel that would heal him or help him. But he had to overcome that pride and prejudice. He overcame pride. He spoke to his wife's servant. He spoke to his own servant, and they told him what to do, and he did it. You also need to overcome your pride and your prejudice. Tolulokpe is African. Tolulokpe has accent. Tolulokpe is a young man. This prejudice will not help you if you hold them above and beyond the information that I have that will help you. Let me say that again. If you hold any prejudice, this prejudice will not help you above and beyond the information and the things that I know that will help you land multiple cybersecurity jobs. So if I were you, I will overcome my pride and I will overcome my prejudice and I will listen. And the last lesson that we can learn there is the importance of listening. This story underscores the importance of listening to good advice. Okay? Even if it comes from unexpected sources or seems too simple to be true. There are some advice or counsel you get, you think this is too simple to be true. Like, this is too simple. Do you want to tell me this is the solution to the problem that I've been having all this while? Yes, it is to you that it seems simple. People who have not had that solution before, it is not simple to them. It is complicated. Now, I want to ask you something. Before you had that solution, before you had that instruction, what was your thinking pattern before? What were your thought process? Did you think that it is impossible for you to get into cybersecurity? Did you think that it's going to take years for you to get into cybersecurity? Do you think you cannot earn multiple six figures? Those were your thoughts before. But now you have another thought process, another instruction, another solution coming in. But you don't want to listen because you believe it is too simple. But if you listen and you do what they ask you to do, then you will understand, wow, this makes sense. And here I'm getting my result. My final counsel for you today is overcome your prejudice. All right? Listen to simple instruction and advice and follow step-by-step instruction from people that have done what you want to do. Also, you need to learn to be humble. I am your friend, Tolulokpe Michael. Here, we believe in excellence. We believe in not competing. We believe in not being average. We believe to be on top and other people competing to want to be like you. If you want to join us in our journey to becoming multiple figure earners, it is still open. You can click the link in my bio to book a session with me or my team, and we're going to tell you everything that you need to know and how you can join us so that you can also begin to earn multiple six figures in cybersecurity in 45 days. Simply put, do you desire to earn multiple six figures in cybersecurity in 45 days? Click the link below and book a session with my team, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now, guys.